Pepper says, are you ready to declutter another section of this hoarded basement? I know I am.
Hello everyone and welcome back to A Hoarder's Heart. For today, of course, we are back in this basement. We are going to be focusing on the area behind me, clearing out these boxes, making decisions, and a couple things right over here, opening up that space. Now, I'm really excited that we are going to be having a yard sale in fall, at least 2 of them, and I already have some of the Halloween and fall decor ready to go in their boxes. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's start with this box right over here, and then we'll work our way over here. And of course, this is a big old box that we can let go of. And oh my gosh, okay. I wanted to reuse this for like a craft thing. It used to hold strawberries and stuff. And okay, this is all going to be trash, right? There's a lot of paper in here, a shirt from, let's see, 2012. And I know a lot of the reason why that I hoard is because I am an eco hoarder. That is part of my hoarding umbrella. One category of that is I'm an eco hoarder. I've cared about the environment and the earth since I was a little girl. I was in all the environmental clubs when I was in high school and in college. And how that translates for me being an eco hoarder meant that even though I'm not wearing this shirt, I need to hold on to it to keep it out of a landfill so that it wouldn't destroy and pollute our earth. The reason why I held on to this is because, I can craft it and create it into a cute little gift because I've done that before. And again, keeping it out of that landfill and also transferring the joy to somebody else. Look at what I made you using items I already had. It was kind of a win-win situation for me. Another reason was because I have eco hoarding, if I couldn't discard it in the way that it had to be recycled, then it just sat there. But the volume of amount of stuff that I had, I just didn't have the time to go through that process, because the process wasn't just separating out trash from recycling. The process was, am I emotionally capable to let this go? Because I want to hold on to it for all of these reasons. And now it's like I'm overwhelmed by the decision. I just don't want to throw it all in the landfill. I'm going to take it all, throw it in a box, and come back to it at another day. That was the stop that I had, right? So I was already overwhelmed by trying to make decisions on how to even let it go, that even after the fact, after I made a decision to let it go, I had these stipulations that it has to be recycled in some shape, way, or form. And if I can't do it right now, well, then it just goes back into the box and self-soothe my nervous system. All right, let's move on to this pile right over here. And I can already see, then again, it's more eco hoarding. Now, for me, eco hoarding was also a form of self-identity. I've always cared about the earth and the animals and the people and just the environment, right? That is part of the identity that I created for myself because I feel it. And because I am so overwhelmed by the pollution that occurs each and every day, that is out of my control. I can't control the pollution that is created, but I can control what happens in my own little world. And in my own little world, it is that I'm going to save everything and keep it out of the landfill so that I am doing my part. I am doing what I can control to save the planet in my own way, to try and make a difference. And that makes me feel happy to be able to try to take those steps, to be able to try to at least combat some type of earth pollution and all that kind of stuff. Since I have hoarding disorder and hoarding has always saved the day in my world, well then obviously hoarding is going to save the world as well. That's not true. The only thing that my hoarding has created was that I made the landfill in my own home. It's hard to be able to recycle everything at once, but I can break it down into certain chunks. Again, we're finding more paper, a ton of paper that is very easy to recycle. Okay, so Okay, I'm trying to move this box, but there's a box that it's sitting in. And I just want to make sure there's nothing that is in this box. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's nothing in that box, so that's an easy tossy. Yeah. See, this box, it's broken, right? It's broken, so no need to keep that for sorting. And honestly, the only thing is in here, oh, so there is a little artwork in here, but my sons didn't sign it. I don't know whose it is, so we can let that go because I have so much artwork of them already saved. All right, moving along to this box. It's a mailer, right? You've seen a ton of these mailers that I've decluttered over the years because I have saved every box and every mailer as an eco hoarder because I thought I can reuse it. And this is where I felt that I was being resourceful, right? This was created, it came in the mail. I'm selling stuff on eBay, Mercari, and I can reuse this to send it to somebody else. Not only am I reselling a used item so that item stays out of a landfill, it's going to bless somebody else because they bought it at a cheaper price. And now even the mailing is going to be recycled, and I'm saving money from buying another mailer and keeping this one out of a landfill. You can see how the mind can just create all kinds of reasons to validate why it's good to be resourceful. Issue is, did you create a boundary for it? It's okay to be resourceful. It's great to be resourceful, but is there a boundary? Is there a limit? What is the cutoff point to be like, okay, I have enough of these that I don't need to save anymore, because this entire box is resourcefulness. Plastic bag, I can reuse it for the kitty litter. Oh, here's dresses and outfits. I can make a cute little reel about reminiscing about 2011 when we wore these dresses. And it's just a matter of, no, you will get to the point. You will get to the point after you start decluttering that, no, it's okay. I can recycle the bag. Everything in this box, it's a tossy.
Now, this part of the video, I was mic'd up, but it did not record my voice, so I have to do a voiceover for this. Now, this bag, I obviously let go of, and there was a big bin of clothes, and I kind of explained how I wasn't really energetically ready to go through clothes and make decisions because I like to do those in one big KonMari method video. It's so much easier for me emotionally to process them in one shot because I can see everything and then make the decisions to let them go. But I did in the end up letting go of a couple of dresses that I no longer am going to wear.
All right, we're going over here. We have a great size empty bin, great for organizing. So, I mean, that is a keep. I want to keep that. It's okay to keep something. But let's admit this. I thought I could get rid of this before, and I thought that I was ready, but when I was bringing it to the curb, I felt that sense of panic over me, and I was like, okay, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to let this go. Brought it back inside. I had to honor the space I was in at that time to be successful in my recovering and hoarding, because the moment that I start to have full regret of letting something go, that old coding is going to like come up and grab me and like, see, throwing stuff out, decluttering, it's a bad thing, come back to the hoarding side. I'm getting rid of a whole bunch of stuff and there's something that I feel a panic, like I'm not ready. I honor that feeling because I'm having it for a reason. So I did bring this one thing back in, and right now in this space, today's energies, today's feelings, I don't think I'm going to panic if I let it go. The rest of the stuff is Christmas, right? Okay, Christmas stuff. These used to go underneath my window. So these go underneath the window. They shouldn't really be here. They got turned over here. They do desperately need new bows. And I'm sure that I have new bows somewhere. I know I do. I know I do in those bins. But they don't belong here, right? This doesn't belong here. It's not even, I get that the Christmas cave, the Christmas cave. Hubby tried to, snake it. He put the drain cleaner, he did all the stuff. Unfortunately, it still leaks, unfortunately. So kudos and credit that he tried. We really did try, but it looks like we are going to still need a plumber to fix it. So things still have to stay out of the Christmas cave, but at least all the Christmas stuff can be together, contained, and not spread out over everywhere, because in the next, 3 or 4 months, like, we'll be needing it and putting it all up, which is kind of crazy to say. But yes, Christmas lights, do they work? I don't know. Hubby, as an eco-hoarder himself, which was smart, he would save some of the old lights, and if a light bulb went out on a good strand, he would use the old strands to plug it in and save the light. I still want to let it go. I'll ask hubby. I'm sure he'll be fine with it, because I feel like there's more Christmas lights somewhere. But I mean, I'm going to confirm it with him, but I want to let it go. These are definitely more miscellaneous Christmas things. These are, they're cute. They're Christmas cards. I can let them go because I haven't mailed actual Christmas cards in decades. It's always pictures of the boys each and every year, or family shot now that they're getting older. Oh my gosh. The other thing that I have here are Christmas hats. Now, we can let these, oh, this was a cape. Oh, this was a cape that went to my Mrs. Claus. Oh my God. They're marketing stuff, you know, oh, wear the Christmas hat when we're going through the Christmas towns thing or whatever. This was the marketing. I don't need to hold on to it. We have our good Christmas hats that we actually like. If this ain't eco-hoarding, I don't know what is. You don't have to have hoarding disorder. Most people do this, is that they will reuse the gift bag and the tissue paper. And this is in like really great condition. Like, these are great condition for re-gifting this year, and it saves money, right? It saves money. We reuse the bags. Normally people will reuse the bags until they're like totally like falling apart. You have a bin that holds all this kind of stuff. And I will say, because I've had so many bags, that I have not bought Christmas bags in many years. You give bags away and then you get new bags, and then I put them in the bin, and next year I give them away. Here's where we're testing. What's the limit to hold on to? How many do I need to keep to self-soothe my nervous system? What is that limit that makes me feel like, okay, I have enough gift bags where I don't feel like I need to hoard it anymore. I feel like I have a substantial enough that I'm not going to run out. I'm going to be able to give all the bags in the world and not have to buy new ones. What does that limit look like? I think that might be one of the biggest questions. Do I need 20 Christmas bags to feel calm? Do I need 50 Christmas bags to feel calm? And whatever that overage is from whatever number I identify, let's say 20. Let's say 20 feels good within myself to hold on to. Then if I have 35, we get rid of 15 bags, right? That's the overage. That might be something to really think about. Well, hello, Missy. I have to open this window. Curious little mama. Curious little girl. All right. This right here, tossy, very easy. This right here, this is like shelf lining. It's shelf lining. Am I going to use this? No, let's be real. I'm not. I don't even know where I'm going to put it. She got her motor running too. Oh my gosh. She's got her motor running. What a good girl she is. I know. You're such a good girl. I know you. Come on. More Christmas stuff. This is emotional. I'd like to do a big KonMari method for Christmas. There's certain categories that I do better with the KonMari method. Christmas is one of them. My clothes is one of them. So when it's a very highly emotional declutter that I have to do, that is when I have to do it as the KonMari method, because I can see everything together and then make a decision. A lot of times when it's just one little section or one little box of it, if I'm not seeing everything together, I feel the need to hold on to it because I don't know what else I have, because I can't remember. But I can tell you, kind of like how we did with the clothes, there's always something you can let go of, right? There's always something. These are Christmas cards. These were never written in. Very old. These are very, very old. So we can let that go. I've always had a hoard of Christmas cards. It's fine. This can go. I can let this part of Christmas go, label this bin, and have it ready for like the beginning of November. Kind of like downsize that even more, which is kind of crazy to think that that would be a little over like 2 months away. Oh my gosh.
And with that, me and Miss Pepper are so happy to show you today's Tossy pile. It is another pile that is getting out of this house. And of course, you know that it is going to be recycled as best as we can. Luckily, my township comes to pick up recyclables and paper every Monday morning. And this makes this little eco recovering hoarder very happy. And now we are so happy to show you the newly opened up space in the basement. This is towards the back of the basement. And we're just opening up this space really nicely. And I hope this also helps you understand eco hoarding a little better. And there's a whole other slew of reasons why people love to eco hoard, but those are my main ones. And my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated and encouraged you to clean, declutter, and let something go in your home today too.